System downloaded.
The 16th minute. The 16th minute of PZW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 16th minute. Episode 11. That's right, I can actually count, unlike last week. Episode 11. I'm Matt LeGreen. I'm with Shane Daly, and we just saw one of the finest things to ever occur on PZW television. The punch heard around the world, folks. Shane Daly was clapping, he was cheering, he was texting his friends, he was on the Twitter gimmick, he was doing everything. He was celebrating the punch in the face that Adam Nessel received by one Stevie James. Shane,
Green,
tell him how excited you are.
You are a liar. Do you know how much of a liar you are? You're about as much of a liar as I am sure that Adam Nessel body slammed you. Don't yawn about that. You know it's true. You know what happened? I actually am so enraged right now that the moment that episode ended, I was already printing out the paperwork to see if the great, the benevolent, the generous, the charitable Mr. Adam Nessel wanted to demote
about
that
my commentary.
punk.
Thank you.
Wanted to demote that punk Stevie James to Undercard Warriors.
I think
The paperwork was printed out. It's sitting on his desk. I guess it's up to him. Speaking of Undercard Warriors, I actually thought this was an episode of Undercard Warriors until I saw Mr. Adam Nessel and his fantastic group of fine gentlemen appear on the show.
I just love that you're so upset about this. For weeks, you've been telling everybody, Stevie James is in the Reign of Terror. He's doing the Reign of Terror's bidding. And Adam Nessel gets popped right in his big, fat mouth. What are you going to say, Shane? Huh?
That's what I've got to
Stevie
say.
James is the man. No doubt about it. He is the man.
Stevie James is the man. Stevie James is just a boy who doesn't know what he's doing and doesn't belong where the big boys play.
Let me explain something to you. Adam Nessel is just one of those people that he doesn't just want. He already has arguably the best toys in the toy box, but he's being greedy. He wants all of the toys in the toy box, but he couldn't get his dirty, filthy claws into Stevie James.
You know what it is? I've come to the realization that this must have been in Adam's plans, because why would he want someone so
sour
mundane,
grapes,
so boring?
No, boring.
I sleep through Stevie James matches.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Really.
And last week you were doing everything but sucking him off, talking about how good he was. Talking about back doors and, front gimmicks and whatnot, and saying how he's the man, and you said that you slipped in the back door somewhere, and now you sleep through Stevie James matches?
I don't let Stevie slip in the back door.
You said that last week.
No, I said Adam Nessel let Stevie slip in the back door.
Really?
Of his office?
Okay.
What do you think I mean?
You know what? Stevie James may have slipped in the back door of Adam Nessel's office, but I just love the way Stevie James slipped that right hand to Adam Nessel's jaw.
Remember how I ranked everybody last week in the Reign of Terror?
Where would Stevie James rank,
well,
by the way?
Let me tell you right now, after watching, the stuff I could stay awake through.
Does the black guy move up?
The stuff that I could stay awake through, of course. Stevie James would have ranked at number 10.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's only 7...
Right, ready? It goes.
Okay. I gotta hear that.
Adam Nessel.
Okay.
Kenny Nessel.
Yep.
John Wilson.
Okay, stupid, but yes.
Tony Spencer.
Champion.
KM
Yep.
Cash.
Yep.
And then Malcolm Xavier.
Last Black, yes. Okay.
And then there's just a whole bunch of empty spaces, and then there would have been Stevie James after that, because you know what? Empty Space would have deserved a spot in that group more than Stevie James.
So you're questioning the wisdom of Adam Nessel.
No. See, Adam Nessel was
You
toying with
question
him.
the wisdom
It's
of the
like
man
it's
inside
like
your
dating
paychecks?
It's like dating that ugly broad. I'm not saying that, this is from experience because it probably worked the other way for me. But it's like dating that ugly broad and you're leading her on and, you take her to prom and then you just dump pig's blood all over her.
You are a mean man.
That's
Shane
exactly
Bailey.
what
You are
Adam
a
Nessel
mean
was doing
man.
to Stevie James. He lured him in and then they beat him down.
No,
You saw
Stevie
it. They
James.
beat him down.
No. Stevie James turned him down. He just said no, and then
Numbers 3 and 6 were beating his ass.
Oh, stop it with the rankings already. Write a blog or something on PZWrestling.com if you're gonna, rank people properly. But Stevie James said no, overhand right to Adam's jaw, and then those thugs, those cowards, those spineless cockroaches all jumped.
I
Stevie
know.
James.
Can you believe Derek Simonetti, that spineless cockroach?
Well, Derek Simonetti tried making the save for Stevie James.
Who was he trying to save?
How is that spineless?
Who was he trying to save?
He not only did he jump in the ring and try to clean house, but he put himself over the body of a beaten down Stevie James.
I think he just likes laying on top of him.
You know what? You just can't get over yourself, can you? You're mad because Stevie James proved you wrong, which, by the way, I told you Stevie was not a member of the Reign of Terror. We all knew it.
He doesn't deserve it.
I love this. This is like Christmas for me. I just love how mad you are. If we had a camera in here and it was focused on your face right now, the fans would know how angry you really are. I mean, you're like Bobby Knight angry right now, and this is just fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Do you know who Bobby Knight is? No, probably not, but still. Our fans know who Bobby Knight is.
Is it a basketball person?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that figures.
Oh, wow.
That figures.
See? And I just love this. And then when the Reign of Terror thinks they have Derek Simonetti and Stevie James down for the count, the lights go off again. I thought Adam Nessel didn't pay the electric bill.
What?
But
Why would Adam Nessel not pay the electric bill? He is swimming in money from the Reign of Terror, bringing him in all of that dough.
Well, they're about to lose a lot of dough because guess who makes his return to Project Zero Wrestling?
Why? Is Richy sick making pizzas?
None other than Richy Sick. Makes his return. He's in the ring, and he beats down
Get
the
it?
Reign of Terror.
Are they losing dough because he's making pizzas?
Oh, I got it. I just choose to ignore you. Just like I ignored you when you said Stevie James was a member of the Reign of Terror. You're so mad. I love this. I love it. It's like, I can't put into words, folks. If I had a video camera, I would really record this. This is so great. I think
That
he
little
wants.
punk makes me sick.
I think he wants to fight Stevie James.
I would, but you know what? I've had this. It's an upper respiratory infection, and every time I cough, it's kind of been jerking my neck out of place, and I've been jerked around so much that I don't think I could compete on a level. I mean, not that Stevie James is on any great level. I'm pretty sure that any member of the Reign of Terror could jerk him around anytime they want.
Even numbers 4 and 5 or 5 and 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could, but especially
Even
3,
number
that
4,
giant hunk of a man, he could
Yes.
totally jerk
The Red
Stevie
Rooster,
all over the
yes.
place.
The Red Rooster could beat up Stevie James.
He would jerk him all over that
would-
ring.
Really? Well, I have to ask you a question, and I want your honest opinion. Did you love my debut commentary? It was my debut in the commentator's booth.
That was
Calling
you?
the action. Yes, that was me.
Sounded too smooth. I figured it was David Allen Boucher. Magic 106.7.
Oh. Well, I appreciate the compliment, but yes, that was me in there with Joe Cole.
Now, if only you could jump on the pro Adam Nessel train and ride that thing to the top like I am.
You know what? I think the Adam Nessel trade is about to be bankrupt because Richy Sick is back. And at the end, after they cleared the ring, he said, I'm going for you, I'm going for you, and I'm going for you.
Well,
he's targeting everybody.
As much as no. He was only targeting numbers 1, 2, 5, and 4.
1, 2, so Adam,
Mm-hmm.
Kenny,
Yep.
Cash.
Yep.
And if you said, who's the Tony?
Yeah.
So if he takes out the leader, he's targeting the leader, he's targeting the second best, he's targeting the champion, and he's targeting the guy that made it all possible. I think you can ignore the other two.
Whoa. You
Yes.
cannot ignore
Yes.
Malcolm Xavier and that giant hunk of a man, John Wilson.
If you take those pivotal pieces off the board, guess what, my friend? Checkmate. Checkmate. Do not pass go.
Now, see, here's the thing. Richie's just targeting him. It doesn't mean that he's going to be successful. And also, I'd like to point out to you, you said that Adam Nessel was going to go broke. Here's the thing. Even though Richie's back, what that actually could potentially mean is a rise in ticket sales, a rise in ratings, people watching the show, and hey, you know what? Adam Nessel owns this show, so, he's not going bankrupt. He's just making more money off of Richie Sick being there. Now, it's going to be sad in about, 5 or 6 episodes when Richie Sick's been beaten down so bad he decides to head back out of the country.
I think Richie Sick is going to deliver his own brand of justice.
Is he
The
going to
Sick
deliver it?
style.
Is he going to deliver it with a pizza?
He may deliver. He'll deliver it however he wants, with a pizza, with the overhead right. But I think he's going to deliver it with an extra topping of rituals. Ritual for everybody. Stocking stuffers all around, courtesy of Richie Sick.
Is that spelled Richual?
Yes, it is.
That's creative.
Very creative. His shirt was pretty creative too.
Which one?
The one he wore in the ring.
He was wearing a shirt?
He was wearing a shirt.
Let me tell you right now, that shows you exactly how much attention I was paying to him when someone as great as Adam Nessel and Kenny Nessel are in the building.
Well, despite that, you're happy. I'm happy. Everybody else is happy. Stevie James just said no.
I hate
Richie
that bastard.
Sick is back in the fold.
I'm
And
not
folks,
happy anymore.
That's all the time we have for the 16th minute. I'm Atlee Green.
Fuck Stevie James.
And we'll see you next time.
The 16th minute.